If Bravo thought that they could fire Kenya Moore from Real Housewives of Atlanta without any drama, they were wrong AF, because Kenya is vowing to cause as much trouble for them as she can. In case y'all missed the tea, Kenya recently got fired from Bravo after she posted some nasty adult pictures of Real Housewives of Atlanta newcomer Britney Edy. However, Kenya didn't take this lying down, and she is threatening to sue both Bravo and Britney for unfair business practices. Girl, this is about to blow up into a messy Real Housewife drama, so y'all better be set for this, because Kenya is out for revenge. When we found out that Kenya was coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta, we were excited. If there is one person you can bet on to bring all the drama, it's Kenya. We were looking forward to seeing her make a comeback, but unfortunately, that's never going to happen because Kenya just got fired from the show before it even premiered. According to reports, Kenya had a major shocker for guests at the launch of her spa, Kenya Moore Hair Spa, when she reportedly unveiled a shocking poster of Britney Edy, the new housewife who is joining the show this upcoming season. According to people at the scene, the poster featured Britney giving mouth action to a man, but we don't know who the man is because the poster didn't show his face. This was super petty from Kenya, but it also falls right into the category of revenge P. According to sources, Kenya and Britney got into a nasty argument before the opening of her spa, and there are allegations that Britney reportedly threatened Kenya with a pew-pew, if you know what I mean. Now, about the threatening part, there are conflicting reports because while some insiders claim that Britney didn't really threaten Kenya like she claimed, other insiders insist that she did. According to an insider, at no time was Kenya ever threatened with a weapon, nor was there ever a weapon present during the course of production. However, another insider claimed that prior to the event, Edy made threats to Moore using the word gun, which made cast members feel uncomfortable. So it was a classic case of he said, she said, and it is exactly why Kenya's poster of Britney falls under the revenge P. To make it worse, Bravo has to legally get involved because they were filming at the event when Kenya unveiled the nasty poster. People who were at the event spoke about how shocking it was, with a photographer saying, "I am still trying to recover myself. I couldn't even take a photo, my mouth fell to the floor, and I'm just in awe, like that was the most deadliest scene probably ever filmed on the franchise." Britney herself spoke on this and denied that she threatened Kenya, saying, "It's never a good feeling being targeted or hazed by someone I thought would embrace me into a new circle that I never met. For the record, I've never once had possession of any weapons or threatened anyone ever. I've never even been to jail in a fight or even had as much as a speeding ticket. That's not in my character. I'm hurt by the narrative that's being displayed. Wrong is wrong." She also accused Kenya of being a bull, saying, "In Georgia, the distribution of explicit images without the consent of the person depicted is considered a criminal offense. Under Georgia law, the offense of unlawful disclosure of intimate images, also known as revenge P, is covered under OCCA 161190. This law makes it illegal to distribute explicit images or videos of another person without their consent and with the intent to harm, intimidate, or coerce the person depicted. Violating Georgia's revenge P law is a misdemeanor punishable by a fine of up to $1,000, imprisonment for up to 1 year, or both. Subsequent offenses are considered felonies, carrying more severe penalties." Well, after this, it was revealed that Kenya had been indefinitely suspended by Bravo because of this. And according to TMZ, Kenya will not return as a cast member for the rest of production for the new season after she was sidelined indefinitely for allegedly unveiling explicit posters of newcomer Britney Edy seemingly performing oral sex. TMZ also wrote, "Kenya has not been fired from RHOA. Instead, we're told both sides have agreed she's just going to take a break from the show for now. Our sources say Bravo is keeping the door open for a future return. However, we're also told Kenya is considering legal options at this point because she's not happy with how this whole mess unfolded." Other sources reported that Bravo had carried out an investigation into the matter and found out that Kenya had violated the code of conduct, and that's why she was suspended indefinitely. However, Kenya wasn't satisfied with the result of the investigation, and there were reports that she was pursuing legal action against the network. An insider reported that Kenya still feels wronged, with sources familiar with the situation saying her safety concerns are a huge part of the disconnect between her and the network right now, and they're just not seeing eye to eye. Also, a leaked audio showed that Kenya's issue with Britney ran deeper than what we think because she could be heard calling Britney a 304.
minute. You not only a hoe, you a cheat. You are you all covered the magazines, being a star, you all covered the magazine. You all of those things, okay? You over here on Snapchat, your body was like Snapchat me that and you did.
However, Kenya denied that she did this as Revenge P and wrote, "Thank you for all the support, team Twirl. My heart is full and my conscience is clear. So many false claims hiding behind anonymous sources. All this conversation and no facts being reported. If a claim or source was valid, would they need to hide? My life is blessed. My daughter and I will continue to thrive in a non-toxic environment where we feel appreciated and most importantly protected. Thank you, God, for covering us. The rumors and narrative about me randomly showing or Revenge P is 1000% untrue. I have proof and will share soon." The way she worded this statement kind of made it seem like she is leaving the show of her own accord and she's gone beyond just being suspended. And did y'all catch the shade about her and her daughter thriving in a non-toxic environment? Girl, that is shady. And remember how sources said that she's considering legal action? Well, if she goes ahead with the lawsuit, it's going to be a big fat mess, especially because she claims to have evidence to vindicate herself. A blind item also confirmed the upcoming lawsuit say the suspended housewife is going to file a discrimination lawsuit against the network because they have done nothing to the bar star who did the same thing. In fact, his salary was doubled. So Bravo better get prepared because it's about to get messy. Fans have different opinions about this and they commented, "BS that Kenya gets fired for a pic, but Giselle can accuse someone's husband of SA and Jen for ripping off elderly people? Wow, Bravo. You happy now that you look dumb?" Kenya being the second major housewife to move forward with a class action lawsuit against Bravo for discriminatory practices makes me feel very vindicated for Nene. And not even a stan, but Kenya Moore has denied she has done what she is accused of doing. You wouldn't straight up deny and say that you have proof if you did it or had anything to do with it. She probably does have a lawsuit on her hands and she should do what she has to do to clear her name. Fans also pointed out how inconsistent Bravo is when it comes to consequences for their black versus white cast members. And Nene Leakes has been trying to get us to clock this T for a while now. It's going to be interesting to see how this lawsuit plays out in court, but in the meantime, y'all let me know how y'all feel about Kenya being fired and choosing to leave RHOA. Drop your thoughts about this in the comments, and if you think this is messy, just wait until you see the drama in this next video.